Following Jesus isn't always easy, but it's not complicated. This is Simple Faith in 5. Each weekday, we take the teachings of Jesus combined with a spiritual discipline and grow our faith in 5-minute increments. So click subscribe to make sure you don't miss a one. Have you ever gone somewhere new and tried not to be noticed? Maybe it was your first time at a church, or maybe it was your first day on the job and you didn't want people to make a big deal about it. Maybe it was your first time at a church, or maybe back at a job, or your first day on a job and you showed up early and you sat in the back and you hoped no one would mention you, notice you, call on you. You wanted to observe without being exposed. That feeling of wanting to see but not be seen is very human. Luke tells us in his gospel about Zacchaeus, how he was a man shorter in stature, vertically challenged, if you will, and he climbed a tree in order to see Jesus. Now, adults don't usually climb trees, but this is someone curious but cautious. Zacchaeus wanted a glimpse of Jesus without risking rejection. Now, if you think about it, why wouldn't people let him stand up front? I happen to be tall, and so when we're taking pictures or I'm at the front of the line looking at something, I tend to back away so other people that are shorter than me can be in front of me. Well, Zacchaeus wasn't very well liked because he was a tax collector. No one's going to say, "Hey, Zach, come on up here. Stand in front of me." He wanted a glimpse of Jesus, but he didn't want to be rejected, either by Jesus or even by everybody else. But when Jesus reached that spot, he looked up. I love that because Jesus always looks up. He notices people others overlook. And instead of shaming Zacchaeus, he invited himself to Zacchaeus' house. That invitation changed everything, which gets us to our spiritual discipline for this week. In the past, we've done spiritual disciplines where we've prayed together, we've meditated together, we've worshiped together. But this week, we are going to practice invitation, where we invite someone into our life to hear their story and they get to hear ours. Yesterday, we talked about writing down a name. Now think about the person that you wrote down. Who in your life might be watching from a distance, curious, cautious, hoping not to be noticed? I want you to pray for the courage to extend an invitation, not a spotlight, just an invitation. Maybe it's a coffee, maybe it's a lunch, and what would be really helpful is if it's on their terms. Love to get to know you better, love to hear your story more. You want to get together sometime, you want to get a cup of coffee. Let them have the opportunity to take you up on that invitation. Thanks for joining us today. Pass this along to a friend, and we will see you next time. And as always, keep it simple.